everyone. We're here in the Lean in Pakistan studios here at the Brock Center, and we are so excited today because for our story number 7, we're interviewing the incredible Irum Fawad, who's not only a fashion designer, a trainer, and a woman extraordinaire. At the same, she is chair of the Lean in Pakistan Fashion Circle. We also have her being interviewed by the incredible Anadil Khan, who is chair of the Lean in Pakistan Trade Circle. So have fun, guys, and welcome here. Bye.
Bye. Hello, Irum. How are you? Welcome here.
Hello, how are you?
So we start and we introduce very briefly. I'll introduce very briefly our incredible Irum Fawad, because I'll let you do your introduction yourself. She's a fashion designer, motivational speaker, CEO of Digital Academy. She's a trainer, SDG trainer, and she is many, many other things. So, Iram, I'll hand it over to you and let you introduce yourself fully because the list is too long.
Yeah, thank you so much for inviting me over. Amazing, Anadil Khan, and thank you for interviewing me on Lean In Forum of the Live Studios. So, who I am, what I do, I'm a superwoman and do many other things. I like to do diverse work. So, from fashion designing to growth hacking, I have done my journey, and I'm still learning a few more skills. So I guess we all are together here to actually we are educating and empowering each other. That's what my motto is. And that's how I have turned my life to 60 levels.
Great, great, a great achievement, Iram. This is really, we are so proud of you. So, if you could briefly tell us the main things which you are doing, handling at the moment, besides your fashion designing, uh, what else your main line of work these days?
Okay, so as being, I am running an organization by the name of Womenpreneur Pakistan Organization, which is an educate and empower forum. In that, we do digitally literate women of Pakistan so that they can be the futuristic, they can learn the futuristic skills and can stand on their feet and can earn a dollar. Then there's another thing that I'm doing is like business development, which is like as being a global networker, I'm connected to entire globe because business opportunity is all online nowadays, and we as being an business development agent, I've been connected to many of the companies around the world, and we're connecting Pakistani women and Pakistani businesses to abroad. This is the second thing that I do basically. And then afterwards, I am a trainer in entrepreneurship and many other things, fashion entrepreneurship apart. As being a fashion designer, I have a line called the IF Design Studios for women. And then there's another one which I have started a couple of years ago. It is one of my, you can say, a collection called Not in Style, which is like of men accessories and everything else. So the list goes on because I'm into social work as well. I am doing, I'm helping people up to grow in their Pacific lives, and they can learn a skill and do something like this. Is my major core of it.
Okay, great, great. Iram, okay, so what led you to do what you are doing now? How did you get started? I mean, initially you were, I think you were teaching. Then how did you get into all this incredible
Life
journey?
is
Start.
Yeah, thank you so much. Life is like, it's a very good question. Life is not fair. I guess a woman always stands up when the goings get tough. I guess when we have, leisures, we don't get up and we don't go out of the house. But Pakistani women has this thing that if the goings get tough, we are all on our feet. So I started my journey with with teaching, as I always say to my students as well, that fashion is my passion and education is my profession. So I started with the profession and then ended up into many other different things. It all started because I needed to run my home and wanted to do something that very creative and productive so that I can stand on my feet, and I don't want to ask my dad or my husband or my sons to give me money to run my home. So as being a proud woman, I have accomplished this, and I am standing up my feet today and doing all of these things.
Wow, wow. You're doing a great job. Commendable,
Thank you.
Iram. Okay, now tell
Thank
us
you.
about your family. Where you are born, where are you from, and about your siblings or children, your parents, and about your family. We would like to know your personal life little bit.
Yes, and Anadil knows everything, but for the world, yes, I've got two sons, and one is in US, the other one is about to go to US. And I live with my parents over here in Karachi. I was born in Karachi, so I'm a Karachiite. So I love the city of lights, and this is pretty much it. And I guess I've got a huge family where we live in, and we eat together and we have a lot of fun.
So, all the things which you are doing, which is your most passionate out of all your, endeavors? Which is your most close to your
Okay.
heart?
The most fun and precious thing for me is like my social media coordination, because social media, I have learned over the years, and that's a game for me now. It's like you can say that it's a PUBG for me, that I am making the posts and sending it to others, and then started writing content and getting into data and all that, and it's fun because it's just a click away. So that's the most important for me, because it is paying me as well, and plus it's fun for me.
Great, great, great. So, you should enjoy your work. It's just not work, it should be, one should enjoy it too.
Yeah,
That's great.
yeah,
And this is the, technology, era of technology. So, and
yeah.
you're brilliant at that. So, okay, what's your biggest inspiration, or who is your inspiration? What inspires you or inspired you more?
Okay. So if you say who's my biggest inspiration, so that's my mom and my dad. And then afterwards, I can say my inspiration is one of the lady who is connecting all of us is Tara Radal, as
That,
she knows the networking and all that. I inspire her, and I have learned a lot from her. She's a good mentor, and still I'm learning from her.
definitely, we all are always learning from Tara. She is amazing, superwoman, Tara. We all agree to.
Yeah.
Okay, Ira. Now tell me something about your brand, IF Design. How did you start this, and where all you are sending your clothes, locally or globally? Who are your customers? Little bit about your IF Design.
So, as being a fashion circle head over here, we started some of the circle in Lean as well for the fashion thing. So, as I say that fashion is my passion, so I started this around. It's now 22 years of the venture, and I have started it with around like 10,000 rupees, and then started, and I let myself grow. I have to then studios is I just made it because one, that I wanted to do something productive and some creativity that I have in myself, so I want to show the world that I can do something. Second, that I wanted to be someone, a fashion designer who can make a mark. Thirdly, that I started this venture because my type of clothing were not available in the market. These days, we can find something that is my choice, but I guess I rather Artisan Studio makes manufacture and design in colors rather than going into so many embellishments. So I prefer to be decent at the same time and plus look fabulous on this. So this is what my style quotation is, and this is what I'm doing.
Great, great, great. Your designs are really smart and trendy, and it's a fusion, I feel, of both. So that's great. So your market is global or local at the moment? Are you sending it overseas also, or
At the moment, yeah, the I started it from the local one, and now like as per it's a global village now, and I have expanded because it's an cultural fusion. It's like Eastern Western fusion things. Some of these are like cultural, that is only Pakistani culture. Few of the bridals, and mostly the bridals I get order from global, but the rest of the dresses, which are like fusions and all that, I go for the dinner gowns and many other things that I take orders for, scarves, ties, and many other things. So those are global things. Uh, like it went global around 7 years ago, but then before that I was just doing it locally. Every brand store like brand just Pret and FPL, and not only in Karachi but in Lahore, MM Alam Road, and in Islamabad Giga Mall. I used to hang my clothes over there with the brand stores so that they can sell. It went very well, but as I said, life is not fair enough. So I got a little bit disturbed with my family and all that, and I stopped doing it. But then I converted my business when the COVID hit online. So that's a better option for me now, and I'm happy about it.
great, great, great. Now, tell me a little bit about your sustainable development goals. You are working towards it, and it's very, very important these days. So, what are you doing there actually?
Yeah. So, as being a master trainer of sustainable developmental goals by United Nations Agenda 2030, it's my duty to tell you that I've been working for SDG 4, which is education, SDG 5, which is gender equality, SDG 8, which is decent working, and SDG 17, which is partnership and coexistence. So, these four things are very important if you have a proper education, and then you have someone to support in gender equality, and you get to good opportunities, and then you find or start a decent working for earning and living, then you can coexist and can grow. These four things of SDGs are making wonders. So as per my mentor once said, that if you have the formula done correctly, you'll be very successful. So, as the forward formula for me for sustainable developmental goals is like, learn, earn, lead, and coexist. If you know the right education, the skills, and if you know that, then you can earn from it, and then afterwards you can lead and then coexist. These are the four words that I have learned from the mentors. SDG goals are the most important thing because it's already we are strucking around 2025, and it's alarm for Pakistan that we want to be into those of the countries which are SDG sustainable registered, because if we are not going to be recognized around the world. So that is the reason that I wanted to help my country to grow. And even if I speak about sustainable developmental goals, this is my duty to tell entire globe that Pakistan's also working for it. We have done about trash cleaning, environmental things, and the climate. I'm also working on a few of the educational development things so that we can teach the digital ways to the children, the coming generation, because to bring the sustainability, we have to train women and children. So this is what basically I am doing so that they can have a knowledge for the futuristic skills.
Great, great, great. Wonderful, Iram. Really much needed these days. Now, a little bit about your, digital academy. Again, this is a digital era. You are all into latest technology and everything, happening around the world. So, little bit about your this venture. You are heading it CEO
Yes,
of, yeah.
yes. So Digital Academy is not only for the education, we are providing services, any kind of digital that is connecting to digital work or digital opportunities that we can provide. So we're connecting the worlds with Digital Academy. It's like it calls DAP. I have partnered it with one of the former FIA directors, Mr. Amar Jafri, and we're doing fabulous because we're training people in it for IT as well. Plus, we are training in cybersecurity, AI, and many other things, which is most important for the future. So this venture is all online because we have the basic office in Islamabad. I'm sitting in Karachi, Sindh, and this is the south area of Pakistan. So from thank you to the government of Sindh that they have collaborated with me, and I have conducted around 570 up till now trainings to the remote areas, because I believe in RICs. This is like rural incubation centers, which is very important, and we believe that we can train those women and children and men who are sitting remotely, or maybe in the rural areas, because at that those area really needs our attention. That is why I started the Zoom meetings and trainings in collaboration of Government of Sindh. Thank you so much for the Women Development Department that they have supported me. Um, from Islamabad, the CIT company also sponsored us and stood with us. Then we did the same in another province that is in KPK. And then I personally went to Gawada, to Turbach University, to teach children and all that. Digital Academy means the digital ways ahead, the futuristic ways of Pakistan, so that we can create digital children.
Great, great, great. Well, hats off to you, Iram. Okay,
Thank
Iram.
you.
A little bit of personal, maybe. That there must be challenges. What is it like being a single mother, working woman in Pakistan?
Oh, $1 million question. Thank you for asking me. As being a single mom is really, really difficult. As per when I didn't know the way,
So, what are the challenges? You are doing a wonderful job. I know.
yeah, I'm telling you, I'm
Mm.
telling you that because the challenges are that if you're not smart enough, you're not going anywhere. You've been working in circles and circles and circles. As per all the women are doing it, as I see it. But if you have the knowledge of getting ahead, and how to step up for yourself and be confident and start telling people that this is what your idea is and you want to do it. Some rejections are there, but I guess in my case, I was lucky enough that a few of the good empowered men empowered me, which is very, very important. But not everyone is, lucky enough like me. But the thing is, like, it is very difficult in Pakistan to stand up for yourself, because we all are dependent on men. But when I became a single mom, that is something a really difficult time. And as all of my friends, including Anadil and Tara, knows how I made myself. I didn't know how to apply for a job. I didn't know how to, I was just a fashion designer. I didn't know what to do. But I guess it's all of us that we learn from each other. I am a seeker. I'm the person who learn and don't waste her time. So I thought we should start learning. I started via international education and all that, and I got groomed myself and empowered myself from with education and started applying for the jobs and all that. In Pakistan, it's very difficult for a woman to stand up and
Yeah.
can even say something for her own sake, because if there is no man behind standing behind you, uh, you're not considered. So
Yeah.
as being my father and brothers were standing with me, but I want to do it with my name, not their name. So
Yeah.
I made my name by the name of Irum Fawad. That is my brand name now. Now people know me by if, and now people know me as Meet Irum Fawad. Meet Irum Fawad is one of the business development companies, which is all global and all online. So we connect people, and we, because all you need is the confidence. All you need is to explore yourself. I explored myself and did it, but many of us has no courage to do that, because either it is a financial problem, either it is some knowledge or get to know thing problem, or you really don't know the future way where to go, because there's no guidance.
Yeah.
And if you are not smart enough, then
Yeah.
okay, when this saying was saying that when the road gets tougher, nobody stands with you. So
Yeah, true.
you have to make your way yourself. So over the years, as you and many of our friends, which are friends forever, seen me into many depressed phases as well. My children grew up. I have one son in US. Mashallah, he's a deputy sheriff now in McKinney, Dallas, and the other one is 16 and is also about to leave. This very difficult phase of a mom, that she,
Yeah. I
make
can
the children grow
yeah.
and can stand. So the emotional and financial and other things, these all things goes together. But you have to be
Yeah.
a stone woman, or maybe
That's very-
an iron woman, to bear all of
yeah.
that.
You are Iron Lady, no doubt about it, Iram. You have done a tremendous, great job, and you have proved to the world
Thank
that
you.
you can do it. Of course, Iram. Okay, Iram. Now, what are your future goals? You have done so much, but going from here next, what are your future goals now?
My future goals are making a seven-figure digital work agency for the
Wow.
Pakistani people here, so that I connect with those digital marketing companies, because I want to bring some opportunities to Pakistani people so they can work from home and can earn a dollar. Because this is what my future goal is. The rest that I'm a fashion designer. It's all going with the flow. Like my Eid collections is there, and many of the things are there. But you know what? Like all we need to sustain the community is to bring the opportunity so that they can earn from their homes. So this
Yeah.
is the need of the time right now, because many desperate families doesn't have, they have the degrees but they don't have the skills, and they don't know what to do, how to connect to international world. What is the major thing that they can bring a dollar after learning the skill. Many of us, like Rihanna Lawala, Saada Lawala, are doing it, and they are the mentors of mine as well. But I have a future plan that I wanted to open a seven-figure digital agency for the people of Pakistan.
Wow. Good. Great, great, great. You have great goals and wish you good luck. Okay. So,
Thank you.
any message? What would you like to give to a new starter?
Yeah,
What would?
the startups. Yeah, startups needs to understand that overnight you cannot be successful. Overnight you are not going to get whatever you have in your mind. You learn from your failures and you go to success, because this is how I made myself. And be consistent, focus, target is one thing that you're going to go with it. Yes, believe in yourself that you can do it.
Yeah, true, true, true. And what is your experience about linen?
Okay. One wonderful forum created by Sheryl Sandberg, and I guess connected to many of the ladies all around the world. Even though I travel to Houston or maybe Dallas, I find a circle by the name of Lean In, and they welcome you just like that. That you are the one of the tribe member. So Lean In one forum that connected around the globe, and I am proud to be a part of it.
Great. And what can you tell us a little bit about your circle, Lean in Fashion Circle?
The fashion show.
Yeah.
Okay. Fashion Circle was started a couple of years ago, and all of the fashion designers and entrepreneurs got together. We started the circle because we wanted to get each other some help so that we can talk to each other and can tell the problems and some of the barriers that we are facing, so that we can together just make it happen and make a way easier for all of us. So many of our friends, family, or maybe acquaintance from fashion entrepreneurship, we started that Lean in Circle. So yeah, definitely. The reason was to find a solution for all of us, so that we can discuss and we can tell each other, because it's hard to think that one fashion entrepreneur to another fashion entrepreneur, that what are the problems and what are the barriers she or he is facing. This is the reason fashion circle was made in Lean In.
Wow. Yeah. So, Iram, it was lovely, lovely talking to you. We got to know more about you, your struggle, challenges, successes. I really, really wish you all the luck and good luck for your future. It was lovely having you here, Iram. All the best.
Pleasure, madam.
Okay,
Pleasure. Thank you so much. Pleasure is
thank,
all mine. Thank you so much, Sarah and Nadil. Good luck for the other interviews.
thank you.